Hello and welcome to the mat. Today's yoga flow will be focusing on spine flexibility. So let's start seated on the mat, just in a comfortable posture, and take a nice deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice. Let's do that again. Just feel yourself start to melt and relax and sink into the mat. Nice. As we take our next breath, we're going to do a little seated cat-cow. So we're going to carve a line with our nose up to the sky as we inhale. And then draw our chin into chest and just round the back. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Just inviting some new blood flow into the joints and some breath to the body. So bringing ourselves into that nice state of presence and self-care. And exhale. Nice, beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Just shake it out a little. Lovely. And just swing your feet around to one side and we'll come into table. So table, wrists under shoulders, knees hip width apart, knees under hips. And we'll start with a little cat-cow in table. So carve that line with your nose up to the sky. Feel your belly sink down and really round the back, or hollow the back, I guess more so. And then exhale. And that might feel really good. Just kind of wiggle it out. Inhale. And shifting to nasal breath, exhale out through the nose. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. This is so wonderful to lengthen and strengthen the spine and just bring some new flexibility to the spine. Remembering with your hands to claw through the fingertips so that you're supporting the wrists. And around. Beautiful. Tops of the feet are on the mat. Let's press back into hero's pose and just give our wrists a little love. So just a little bend and flex there, and open and close the hands, circle the wrists. Nice, just to give a little blood flow back to the wrists, always mindful. Come back into table, hands down. And we'll do a little cement mixer. So we're going to let our belly come down low and then circle it up and around, just like you were a cement mixer. So bringing the belly way down and then belly button in towards the spine as you round and circle. Beautiful stretch for the spine, and then circle the belly down and then up and around. Lovely. Nice. One more in this direction. Bringing your breath, so maybe inhaling as you come down and exhale as you crunch that in. Pause here and shift directions. Inhale up and exhale around. Oh, maybe you're getting some nice creaks and groans in the hips, in the shoulders, just getting new blood flow into those joints. Beautiful. One more time. Nice. And then pause, coming back off the wrists again, just working on building some flexibility and strength into the wrists. So if you're not practicing yoga regularly, you want to be mindful every time you do that you're taking care of your body. And every body is different, so never compare to what someone else is doing and try and force into a posture. It's just not in your benefit. Let's extend our right leg out and our left arm and draw knee to elbow. Exhale as you draw in. Inhale as you reach. Good, 2 more. Here's 1 and 1 more. Nice. While we're in our table, I'm going to reach back for my back foot. So see if you can reach for your foot and just do a little extension. So good stretch for the glutes. And I'm bringing my gaze out in front of the mat and breathing. Beautiful. Release. Back onto the knees. And then come up. Give those wrists a little stretch. Nice. Always remember there's alternatives to every yoga pose. You can modify everything. If table really gives your wrist grief, you can come on to your knuckles, and that can help give you some relief. You can put a roll of towel so you elevate the wrists. The main thing that I like to do is really press through those fingertips and disperse the weight so it's not just all right on the wrist. Now we're coming back into table, and we're going to extend our left leg and our right arm. So inhale, and then draw knee to chest. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Beautiful. 2 more. Rounding that spine as you draw elbow to knee, and exhale, drawing, so we're really engaging the core, getting a little crunch in there as well too, which is awesome. Extend the arms out, and then I'm reaching behind for my foot, and then doing a nice extension to just engage the glutes. So press into your hand and knee to help balance, and just engage the whole body, bringing the breath. Nice stretch for the shoulder and the glutes here. Lengthen and strengthen that spine. It's so good. Hand down, knee down, and come back up into our hero pose. So in hero pose, again, we're going to do our cat-cow. So we're going to draw a line with our nose up to the sky and arch our back. And then draw chin into chest. Oh, nice. And if there's a sweet spot that you go, oh, that feels so good, well, pause there by all means and just honor that wonderfulness in the stretch. Beautiful. Round in and up. Bring in your breath. Exhale as you crunch in. So we're engaging the core. When we do that crunch, we're doing an internal organ, like a little squish to those internal organs, which that helps release toxins from inside the body. So that is wonderful. Last one. Beautiful. And now let's just do a little shift into child's pose. So knees go wide. They go as wide for me. I'm going as wide as the edge of the mat. And I want my bum to come as far back to my heels as I can. So sometimes child's pose, if you start here and then hinge from the hips, lead with the heart down to the mat, and just walk your hands out. You can nestle your belly in between the thighs and just consider as flat as you can to the mat as you sink into that child's pose. So let's just start in child's pose. I'm letting my forehead come right down to the mat. I'm relaxing through the shoulders, and I'm breathing. Nice. And stay here for another breath. Just to sink into it. Feel the hips open up. Deep breath in. Feel that stretch across the upper back and shoulders. Beautiful. Now just engage those fingertips and walk them to the right. So as far as you can, and then sink back in. Feel that beautiful stretch up the left. stay here for a couple of nice deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose. When we allow ourselves to pause in a posture, it allows the stretch to deepen. So you don't want to rush things. You don't need to stay there for too terribly long, but you want to stay long enough to actually deepen that stretch to really get the benefits of it. Let's walk our fingertips back to center, and then now over to the left. So I'm going, my hands are right off the mat, and then I'm just letting them slide out as my forehead comes down to the mat, and then I breathe. Beautiful. Just lifting up, walk the hands back to center. Nice. Now we're going to come back, shift our knees in, and walk our hands forward and come down onto our bellies. Okay, so just shifting forward. And we're going to come into a little Lotus Flow. So we're going to just lift up. So let's have our hands on the mat and our feet on the mat. And just lift up. So we're just lifting. It's almost like a cobra. We're just strengthening that spine. Come right down. Ah, it's so nice just to land, isn't it? And just to be on the mat. So good. Lift up, and this time we're going to do a little extension. So lift our arms up and lift our feet up. So in this lotus, we're really supporting our lower back. I'm going to bring my arms back, and I'm still lifting up my feet. So I'm really engaging the core, and I'm breathing. Beautiful. I'm going to just lower and take a breath. Relax through the shoulders, and then engage the core. Lift the feet, lift the hands. Beautiful. Bringing the hands back in under the shoulders. We're going to press in and up and back to child's pose. Beautiful. And just allow the hands to slide. Come back to child's pose. And then come back out. Walk the hands out and shift into up dog. So supported back bend, and come down, and then lift up and press back to child's pose. Slide the hands back. Beautiful. Right, inhale, come back out, and then lower down onto the hip points and come up into your up dog. Beautiful. Last time, press in and up this time, and back to your child's pose. Walk the hands so that you come back into your child's pose. Beautiful. And then slide the hands up, back into hero. And we'll shift around now. I'm shifting over, just facing forward so that we're sitting comfortably. And in this posture, we're going to just take a breath. So inhale and exhale. Nice. We've stimulated some energy into the shoulders. So now we're going to extend our legs out in front. And we're going to do a little seated twist. So I'm going to take my right leg. So your right, my left. I'll mirror you. So this is your right leg over your left. Now sitting up nice and tall. So I'm going to just shift so you can see. Sit up nice and tall in the spine. You don't want to be rounded in. You want to be working on posture here. Engage that foot that's extended. So it'll be your left leg extended. And then right over left. Nice and tall in the spine. And then as we start to invite this twist, we're going to put your left hand on your right knee, tall in the spine. Your right hand goes back, and then just start to gently twist the torso. So slowly, don't torque it or force it. Just feel the process, feel every little, just as you twist. And keep your neck long and your shoulders down and away. And invite that beautiful twist. So this is a great strengthener for the spine. Beautiful twist. Then when I get there, I'm inviting the neck to come into that. I'm opening up across the heart and I'm breathing. So I'm not pulling too hard on anything. I'm just getting to where I feel the stretch, and then I'm breathing into it to see if I can go that little micro bit more. Nice. This is another great twist. All our twists are so good for just getting rid of, it's like a little mini detoxification for your internal organs. So it really helps release toxins from inside. Feel that stretch in the upper back. We're holding this stretch to allow ourselves to relax into it. So try and consider about relaxing your shoulders. Don't be rounded up, to keep nice and long in the spine. And then slowly, 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 we're going to come back to center. And then we're going to shift and put our left hand back, and our right elbow may come over our left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Your front foot is still active. And then bring that beautiful twist. So slowly getting there, nice and tall in the spine. Relax the shoulders. You might be feeling some fatigue in the hamstrings. You might be feeling it in the thigh or your glutes. So we're really energizing as well as bringing that internal organ twist. So just a soft squish to those internal organs, getting rid of those toxins from inside. And we're helping lengthen, strengthen the spine, so increasing spine flexibility. Beautiful. We're pausing here. We're allowing it. So can you check in? Are you holding tension? Can you relax? Can you release that? Beautiful. Let's slowly come back to center. Nice. Uncross that leg. Extend it out. Let's give some little thumps there. Energy thumps to the legs. Get some blood flow shaken up in there. Nice. Roll the shoulders. So keep your hands on your thighs. Roll the shoulders back and forward. Just shake it out. Nice. And then now we'll bend our left foot and put left over right. So keeping that right foot extended and engaged, and then nice and long in the spine. So again, thinking about that as you're coming into your twist, you're tall in the spine. We're going, this is a reverse back. So I'm taking my right hand over left knee, nice and tall, lower the shoulders, and then just gently coming into the twist. Beautiful. So feeling that nice strengthening of the spine, engaging the core, and then invite that twist. Now breathing. Feel that deep breath. When you're in a twist and you do a nice belly breath, feel it expand across your shoulders and upper back. So between your wing bones at the back, feel that expansion happen. It feels wonderful. It's a lovely deepening of the stretch. So, and my head can turn and start to look over my left shoulder. So just inviting that extra deepening of the stretch. Still nice and tall in the spine, and then slowly coming back to center. Coming back to center, and then opening up. So now I'm going to bring my left elbow over my right knee. My right hand is back. I'm tall. I've got my shoulders down, and inviting that, oh, nice twist. Feeling that twist in the lower back, the hips. Feeling that engagement of the core. Your foot is active, your right foot, so keeping it active. And then nice and tall in the spine, and invite the head to turn, looking over the right shoulder. Breathing. Nice. Just pause. Just allowing yourself to be very present and in the moment, taking care of yourself through beautiful yoga postures and connecting breath to the postures. So good for your body and your mind. Nice. Slowly coming back to center. Extending that leg out. Nice. And then roll those shoulders again. So give those a little gentle roll back and then forward. Just getting new blood flow into those shoulder joints too. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders. So it's nice to give those a little stretch. Now we're going to just do a little forward fold. So I'm going to walk my hand. So think about this. Tall in the spine, tall in the neck, shoulders down. Lead with the heart and hinge from the hips. So we're not rounding in, reaching for the feet. We're just hinging from the lower back. So this is a spine flexibility. So lengthen and strengthen. Notice this. This is a great hamstring stretch. Notice, is one side feeling a little tighter than the other, right? Just check in. Lead with the heart, okay? I'm going to just shift so you can see. I'm leading with the heart. I'm not rounding in. I'm not trying to get my face onto my knees. Nothing like that. I'm just looking at my lower back and just taking care of my spine. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Just and pause and breathe. Nice. Deep breath in. Fill the belly. Feel that beautiful stretch up the spine and then lead with the heart. Think about your heart going towards your knees. My gaze is out towards my feet. My shoulders are down and back. I'm not letting them roll in. I'm keeping my spine nice and long, my shoulders back. And then I'm pausing. Oh, just to even release those hamstrings that are tight. That feels so good. Just pause. Now come back up to seated. And let's do a little cat-cow and seated. So this is a really great one for your spine. So arch your nose up, arch your spine, arch your nose. Carve a line with your nose up to the sky, and then chin to chest, round the spine. Oh, beautiful stretch through the shoulders. Great. Nose to the sky, round the back, arch the back, and then round it in. Beautiful. Come to neutral. Hinge from the hip, lead with the heart, forward fold, pause. Oh, nice, nice active feet, shoulders down and away, breathing. Beautiful, come back up to neutral, and I'm just going to support myself with my hands, bend my knees, and do a little windshield wiper with the knees. So I'm going to let the knees come all the way over to one side and then all the way to the other, just to stretch out those hips. Beautiful. And stretch out the lower back and just give the abdomen a nice gentle twist. Beautiful. The shoulders, just stretching it out, twist. Nice. And then stay on one side, and we're going to shift around onto our knees. Back in our table, engage the feet. Come up, lift the knees, lift the hips, walk the feet into a forward fold. There we go. Give it a little shake. Hands rise halfway. So in our halfway, our back becomes almost like a table. So we're stretching down through those hamstrings, but we're also lengthening and strengthening the spine. And then let's just inch our way up, roll it all the way up and roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. We're going to end with Breath of Joy, which is one of my favorites, and it's a nice one to kind of shake everything all out and energize you as well. So this is we're going to inhale 3 times. So sniff through the nose. So we go sniff, 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 and then bend our knees, exhale out through the mouth. So we'll do that 3 times together fast. Well, faster than that. Okay, ready? Lovely. Come back up into neutral. That's a really fun breath to just get you energized. Shake everything out. It's great for your spine. Make sure you stay soft in your knees and practice that nice posture. So this is really great for helping strengthen your posture. Now I'll invite you to bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. So palms come together, thumbs to sternum. Just lower your gaze and let's take a deep breath in. Nice. Thank you for joining me here on the mat and for taking care of yourself and doing some building up that spine flexibility. Keeping our hearts open to receive. Open to receive makes it easier to give. Reminding ourselves to speak our truth, speak from the heart, and always honor that beautiful creativity from within. And I wish you all a wonderful, marvelous day. Namaste, everyone.